Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. If you're a winner in this chat, put the W's down in the chat. Yeah? Sorry, but the whole panel today, bar one person, has a W, has W's on their names. But if you haven't done so yet, please like the video. There's already over 60 likes, so big up yourselves. Over 150 people waiting for this. People have been absolutely, you know what? I'm going to just let Mons do the talking, Jay do the talking more time. I'm going to give my honest thoughts a little bit later. When Don comes in, you're finished, Hooks. I'm sorry. But other than that, you're finished. Other than that,
bouncing off, man, because I don't care.
Bro, I can smell the sweat, G. I can smell the sweat already. I can smell
the rebound things. You get
Hooks. Don't make this worse than it has to be in it.
No, rebounding. I don't care.
I'm just saying from now, don't make this more difficult than what it has to be. We can do this. Can be very rude boy. This can be smooth.
Do your best. Shoot the shot, rude boy.
Just don't make this.
Stop waffling and shoot your shot, dog. Shoot
don't
it.
Beg. It's pathetic.
Shoot it.
It's pathetic.
Shoot it, bro. I'm waiting.
Wow. You know what?
Go shoot it, bro.
You know, I haven't heard you run in a long time.
Who's running? I'm here, bro.
No. Don't take this personally, but this is a BSB trait. Yeah. If you want to run it,
I'm not even. No.
Are you gonna run that?
No. Season 8 started, didn't it? Season 8 started. That was
you're lucky.
I'm not gonna run that one. That's too shameless.
Because you're gassed, bro. So shoot your shot. Go on.
You know,
as I said, hooks.
Go on, bro.
Don't beg.
Go on, bro. I know you're gassed. I saw your tweets. I know you're gassed, questions. I just have some. Listen, I just have some questions for you.
No, Mods, have you noticed? Have you noticed how fast Hooks is talking right now?
Oh, bro, he's speaking so fast.
Okay.
He's speaking so fast.
Jay, you can hear it, innit? You can hear it as well, Jay, innit? You can hear him talking really fast.
I just remember, listen, I'm just going to remind you of a few things that you said to me.
All right, cool.
That I'm now going to say to you.
Oh, wait. Cool. Can we not introduce the panel and just say hello and just, you know?
I don't even know what's going on now.
Hooks is now turning into Shooks. So on that notice, I didn't even get an intro done out properly before man interrupted and you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask how you are. Look, I didn't ask if you brushed your teeth this morning. Like, do you know what I mean, Hooks?
I did. Thanks for asking.
Jay, we all know you did. You're blessed, man. You look after yourself. We know, man. You're 50% feminine. We understand. But what's it called? How's the people? Don's joining in like literally in the next 5 minutes. So Shooks, how are you feeling today? Like, how did you sleep well?
Yeah, I slept good, bro. So after the game, you know, I jumped in bed, you know, I started reading some of my manga, you know, I was feeling good. I fell asleep, woke up this morning, cleaned up the room, went to the hospital. You get me? You know, I've been active, you know, and I'm good.
Wait, Arnie Slot got you running errands? Fuck off.
I'm good.
Yo, this is a funny time. You know what? Rivals on Sunday is gonna be sweet.
Maybe you need to find an Arsenal fan that's more emotional than me in it, because I'm cool.
I can't lie.
It's better. Oh no, it's better this way. Trust me, Hooks. You'll see it's better this way.
Yeah. So I'm good, bro. Thanks for asking.
Okay, that's all right, man. You still lost. But what's called? How you feeling, Mons, man? How you feeling, Jay? Both of you, like, what are you saying?
I'm feeling all right, man. Like, I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? You
feeling like a slut?
You know, I'm feeling a bit Arnie. You know what I'm saying? Look a bit Arnie. Look a bit Arnie. You know what I'm saying? I could only imagine how I would have felt if we lost. You know what I'm saying? You know
I wonder how it would be switched.
Honestly, the energy if we lost. Now, if we got smoked, you know what I'm saying? If we got the so-called big 4-4, like what you and Casey were saying, that would have been a bit, you know what I'm saying, would have been a bit interesting. But you know what? Aside from the football, I weren't running no errands. I just relaxed. You know what I'm saying? I was just relaxing, really. So it's nice. I feel rejuvenated. As you guys can see, I'm on time today. You know what I'm saying? So over to you, Jay. Good to see you. I can see that me and you were in black.
Hey,
I'm in dark too, if that counts.
Yeah, that counts as well. Everyone's in black because remember when Hook said he's in black because of what's gonna happen in the preseason game. So I'm in black today. I'm in black today.
Wait. I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't say that. What did you say?
I said,
be very careful. Be very careful.
I said, and I quote, "I'm wearing black for the funeral because we lost someone very dear to us. Yeah, the legend Jurgen Klopp, who got put in a spliff."
Oh, that deflection.
Right.
Yeah, cheers, G. But yeah, man. How do we start this off? Don is incoming, by the way. I ain't asked how he's feeling yet and whatnot. But
Chelsea won a friendly, and he's gonna be. Now listen, I told you about these young players. You know, that's
probably we'll hear all about it. But Monts, Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2, as Troops would say it. Because you know, what are you saying, man? What did we witness? I hope to get the fuck back here, by the way. What are we saying? A 2-1 win? Not every day.
I'm gonna. Can you go to agenda? Can I give some honest? Can I give some honest insight? Then we can go to agenda.
All
right. Boom. Let me. So listen, yeah. So from what I was seeing, like in terms of what they were doing, like Liverpool were impressive because one thing specifically I noticed was that like the variations in what Liverpool were trying to do. Like, so they would go short, they'd go over the top. I'm not reading too much into the actual result. Like, I don't really care. But just in terms of stylistically, yeah, it was like, if you're a player and you're playing against a team like that, you've got to be on it the whole game. Like, players are coming short, players are going long, players are running in behind. And it's just like, it's good. Like, they look pretty good off the ball. It doesn't really mean anything, but like, structure-wise, they look pretty, like Liverpool look pretty good. Like, obviously it'll be interesting to see what it looks like versus like better teams. But you know, they
wasn't as good as it got. So
no, it's like no. I mean, like Arsenal didn't have their full team out, but it was still a strong team.
No, there was 8 out of the 11 are starters.
No, it's so to me, it's like. Listen,
8 out of 11 players were starters. I don't want to read them out.
Okay, yeah, I'm
not read them out, bro.
Okay.
I mean, no, Jay.
Read them out. Jay, go on.
What do you mean? He said,
don't beg
listen.
Read them out, bro.
Listen, my point is months, yeah. I know you're feeling good after it. I know the other day, someone in the comment section made a great point. Yeah, Monts does live in Tottenham's apartment block now. And he is looking in the yellow pages to see whether he can move out into a higher priced apartment. And I think he saw some stuff yesterday that makes him think that maybe he could live in Mayfair. Maybe he could live in Kensington. Like, he doesn't have to live around us anymore. And I get that. And I saw some positive stuff too. But it is just a preseason friendly, guys. The result is somewhat irrelevant. They were playing low block against Arsenal. You know, was it shook once? Is it shook? Are you sure? It's a friendly. Like, why are you shook? What are you shook for? Play off.
Yeah, so in the second half, yeah.
No. For the whole game,
it was a good game. It was a good game. Chelsea side
for the whole game.
No, they didn't.
No, for the whole game.
No, they didn't.
The whole game. We're working off the transition, but it's cool because if Arsenal, God forbid, Arsenal ever did that type of behavior, we would have all been sitting on here saying, no block Arsenal, just like last season. Go to the big teams, low block. Don't worry.
Let me. Now, I think what you're saying and what we actually watched, they're not really aligning.
Okay.
Jay, if you don't mind me, can I step in?
Absolutely.
Can I go through? Cass, can you full screen me quickly?
Oh, you want to full? You want to
me quickly? Can you guys? How well can you see this?
Oh, we can see it. We can see it. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's nice. Go on.
Kind of well. Can you see what they're doing? Can you see what hooks and Casey are doing?
Oh my! They did little.
Man has said, you see what that man are doing?
Wow.
Just to make it clear. Just to make it clear. So if anyone tries to tell me in the chat, yeah, that I'm getting gassed and I'm doing too much, just look at that picture. Just look at that picture. Just look at that picture, because you know how it gets. Whoever wins, whoever loses, it's just a free season game. You guys know how it's gonna get. Obviously, you man's gone jammed. The big 4-4 weren't 4-4 in. First of all, I want to make a couple points. Point number one. I feel like the fact that Odegaard, that skinny Viking, played 90 minutes in a preseason game against Liverpool showed clearly you must have wanted the result. You must have wanted the result. The fact that ODE played 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'll be honest.
That's not true.
Listen.
Let me look. No, but you've already landed.
I haven't landed.
No, you made your point. Your point was Arsenal wanted to win this game.
You can let him say a little bit more, bro.
Jay, he made his point, innit?
There's just certain things that I found funny in it. Don't get me wrong. Odegaard in that second half, he was cooking against 18-year-olds, but he was still cooking nonetheless. And that malnourished Ragnar Lothbrok, tell him next time he doesn't need to play 90 minutes to prove a point. We know he's a baller. So that's fine. We know he's a baller. Now,
have you landed?
I haven't landed. No, I haven't landed.
No, the Odegaard point. Have you landed the Odegaard
point? Now, the whole sitting back behind the ball thing, I find that very condescending. In fact, I think you guys are borderline insulting my intelligence at this point.
Cool.
Because you had 2 shots on target all game, for one, or 3 maybe. And in the first half, we were the better team. We were able to go long. We were able to play through the press. Partey's taggier than Lukaku's. Again, when it came to certain attacks, we were messing up just as many attacks that you were. Kwanzaa made a game. Again, Martinelli had one opportunity to do something and he fucked it. Shot horror.
That should have been a goal.
Shot horror. Decision making. Should have just shot. Would have scored. Shot horror. You know what I'm saying? I watched it back. I thought he'd done everything right trying to square it. You actually should have shot when I watched it back.
No, he shouldn't have taken the touch.
Yeah,
that has to go first time.
Even so, I'll credit Kwanzaa though, because again, if it wasn't for Kwanzaa's tackle, it probably is a tap-in. So fair enough. Listen, I'm gonna get so many no one cares it's preseason. But if no one cared about it being preseason, why was I receiving verbal from you down there? Why was I receiving verbal from Casey? And why was Troops and that telling me 3-0? They're gonna do me up 3-0. So this is why I don't like it when people are saying, Monts, don't go on a monologue, don't say this, don't say that. Because God forbid you guys were the one. And I don't like low-hanging fruit. I don't like low-hanging fruit. So man, I don't want to hear Zinchenko slander, because he actually had the part to play in the goal that you guys scored. He had the part to play. I already know what's going to happen. I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, Zinchenko was at fault for both goals. That's how we bought Calafiori, so we're all good. At the end of the day, we were better than you in that first half. First team versus first team, or Arsenal A team. Arsenal A team versus Liverpool B team. We were better than you.
No, you weren't.
We were better than you.
You weren't.
I kind of noticed.
You can believe that, but it's not true. And now Cass is going to try and swoop in, and back up the Liverpool fan. But when I was on the TIFO with him, he said the first half was 50-50.
Yeah, the first half was 50-50, but it was. Arsenal fans claim that they dominated the whole game.
Of course they didn't.
If the first half is 50-50 and Arsenal dominated the second half,
let's be honest.
Arsenal dominated the second half. Be it as it may, he wasn't clinical.
I'll say it right now.
Hold on, wait a minute, slow down. Because I let you land the point in it. So again, you get me. Don't try to speak when man speaks.
Don't beg. It's pathetic.
Afternoon, people. Afternoon.
It's been a while, though. It's been a while. Good to see you.
Hey, you got to rival tears. You're not going to rival tears, because that's all I'm smelling right now. You know what I'm saying?
Costco tears, man. Costco tears, man.
There we go.
So this is what I want to know. Yeah. So if the first half was 50-50, obviously you as the Liverpool fan are gonna say no, it wasn't. We dominated them, which you didn't.
No, I didn't say we dominated.
I'm the level-headed one.
75, it's about 70-30, 70-30, 60-40.
Wait a goddamn minute. You know what I mean? I'm the more level-headed, unbiased one. I can admit that it was around about 50-50, yeah, in the first half. The second half, we absolutely dominated you. Now, man are going to say, oh, but you had the Young Bucks on. Most of your Young Bucks didn't come on until 70th minute. Hold that. Because Salah was still on until the 70th minute.
No, half time.
That's cap. That's cap.
Wait a minute.
Just before you go on. Hold on. Just before you go on. I just need to understand. Just before you, what do you classify as dominate? Like, because do you mean dominate the ball or do you mean dominate the game? Because to me, they're two different things.
I'll be more specific. Arsenal dominated the possession, dominated the ball. However, we wasn't clinical enough. That was the problem. We didn't actually convert anything. And the large part of that, whoa, relax, whoa, what's going on? What is going? Why are you so
Arsenal not looking fluid again? Dang.
Wait. Wait. So what it was, is, and I said this on the I think I said it after the TIFO as well. And I'm pretty sure I said it in the NAF chat, Defensively, the shape that Liverpool was in was insane. Bro, it was wavy. I won't lie. It was wavy. We should have been able to break it down, but we didn't. And this is one of the problems that we had last year is some teams we go up against, they get in a really good defensive shape. We don't really know how to break them down. Now, is that something that will change when we have more of our first team starters in? Who knows? But it's definitely something that Arsenal need to work on.
Jorginho Odegaard wasn't enough.
In the remaining games that we have of preseason, and then we see what happens when it comes to the first game of the Premier League. But it was a clear problem that we wasn't able to. The chances that we did create, if you want to say we didn't create that many, that's fine. But the ones that we did create, we wasn't clinical. So that's cool, But I want to go back to your Odegaard point, because obviously you said that you didn't land the point, but then you went on to a next point, innit? So I just want to address that point,
There's a lot of things I have to say. I'll get through. There's a lot of things I can.
Don't worry, bro, because I don't actually really have too much to say in it. Because like to me, Liverpool won. Liverpool won. The only real smoke that I gave was Arsenal's gonna smoke you. That's all I ever really said. But
that's enough. That's more.
You said, but we didn't smoke you. But we didn't smoke you in the preseason.
That's all I really said, Mons. That's all I really said, Mons. You're gonna have that. That's all I really said. That's all I really said. They're saying you got slotted, slotted. No, man.
Yo, bro. Respectfully, you can't chat to man.
He's not being respectful.
Respectfully, can't chat to man. Because we lost 2-1 to Liverpool. We lost 2-1 to Liverpool in a close game where you man made Celtic look like prime Barcelona. So hold that. We've all lost games in the preseason. Hold that.
Is that all you got? No,
I just want to, because obviously, because you won yesterday.
Hooks, I'm over here. Hooks, I'm over here. Hooks, I'm over here.
Hey, don't lose track.
I'm over here.
Over there, man. Don't lose track. Don't lose track. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Don't come for me.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? When man are trying to attack man from all angles, I have to deal with every attack in it. But now I'll go back to the original point. So the reason why Odegaard played 90 minutes, is because who really was going to come on for him?
But I thought he's only preseason.
No, because at that point, because let's not be frauds. Because at halftime,
I can tell you who.
Nelson for Fabio Vieira.
I can tell you who.
We at halftime. For me, the most logical person that we could have swapped for Odegaard would have been Fabio Vieira, but he already came on at halftime for Reece Nelson.
Bro, how about this? I seen that Manieri played there. I saw that
Manieri came on.
I saw Salah could have played there. The young buck. The thing is, like Mont's original point is, bro, they brought on a bare kids at halftime, about 3 of them, at halftime, and then they brought on a couple extra later. You man only done that about the 75th minute, 70th minute, something like that. You could have had plenty of chance to take off Odegaard. You were going for the result, G. To keep Odegaard on for 90 minutes is a shambles when you got another 2 preseason games.
It's
by the way, cool. If that's how you man feel about it, that's fine, innit? But if you want to know the true answer of why he stayed on, you got to get into
the true answer? What is the true answer, Arteta? Tell us, Arteta. Why did you leave him on?
Yeah, exactly. You got to go to a press conference and you got to ask Arteta the question, innit? Because I can't answer that question, innit? I can't do it.
But you got the answer though. You got the true answer. You said no.
I know. I thought he was going to give us the answer.
He was that you all laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now.
This was a friendly, you
well,
know.
on Saturday night.
Now the thing is, and Jay,
you know what? That's a very interesting comment.
How about this, Jay? Boy to boy, if these man didn't verbal me, then I wouldn't even care about the result either.
But I didn't verbal you.
But Jay, these man verbal.
A preseason friendly is the perfect game to give verbal, because if you win, it's great, and if you lose, it doesn't mean anything. So
to me, as I said, listen, I go by evidence in it. I go by evidence, and as I said, that Viking played for 90 minutes, bro. Their best player played bro. Ragnar he played 90 minutes, blood. He played 90 minutes, G. Yeah. So
what's wrong with him playing 90 minutes?
This is where, for me, like,
what's wrong with him playing 90 minutes?
Or like nearly 90 minutes. But man basically played the whole game.
Playing 90 minutes.
Okay, anyway, Hooks, let me get to what I wanted to say about the lineup. So
can you run likes?
So all right, cool, guys. Smash the like button before we get into this conversation. It's about to get real spicy.
If you smash the likes, we'll move on. I promise. I promise you in the comments. We'll move on if you smash the likes.
Big up my guy Kizzy. He says, Monts, are you finishing above us? That's the question. See, now I don't fall into traps like this.
That's a good question.
I'm aware that it's a preseason game, but just like if you're able to give it before the game, you need to take it after the game. Pause. Yeah. So that's as simple as that. It's just, that's all it is. It's just a little bit of banter, like just before the game, right? So I'm gonna read out Arsenal's lineup, and I want you guys to count with me how many starters are in that lineup. The first choices. I want you. Yeah, cool. Can we do that? So
I've seen some of the comments that people made before.
Let's start with the goalkeeper. Arsenal didn't have their goalkeeper.
Okay,
I'll give you that. Okay. Benjamin White.
Benny Blanco,
the one that was lost his head.
They're pulling the best right back. They're pulling the best right back in the league. Of course.
Oh, definitely a starter. Benjamin White. How about this? Benjamin White lost his head because Carvalho was doing him up. Lost his head. He lost his head. If for those who watched the game, you know, he lost his head. Kilior, give you that one. Not necessarily a starter. Not necessarily a starter. Gabriel.
Yeah, too.
Seems like a starter to me.
Yeah, too.
Gabriel. Seems like a starter to me. Zinchenko. Now, I wouldn't class him as a starter, but still one of your better wing backs.
But not a starter. But not starter. He's
a squad player.
He's a squad player as of now that Calafiori. Luckily, Calafiori got confirmed. Luckily, it got confirmed.
No, because he wasn't starting last season. So move on.
That's fine. Martin Odegaard. Oh, yeah. Gosh darn it. He's definitely a starter. Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, that's free.
Thomas Partey. I was hearing he's part of the Holy Trinity. Partey, Rice, Odegaard.
But he didn't start last season.
Again,
he wasn't a starter. He wasn't a starter.
You can't do that because
he wasn't a starter last season.
Partey wasn't a starter last season.
He wasn't a starter last
season.
Because he was injured.
Because he was injured.
He wasn't a starter last season. He wasn't a starter last season.
Starter.
I sorry. For his life. I want to fight for his life. You're fighting for your life.
He wasn't a starter last season.
Partey's a starter. Partey is a
starter last season. But he wasn't a starter last season.
He was injured, bro.
Because he was injured. We know he's a starter because they say if he wasn't injured, he'd be playing. Because he's part of our best midfield.
Either Kyrgios a starter or Partey's a starter.
So right now, I've got 5 starters in 7 players.
How have you got 5? How have you got 5?
Sorry, 4. Sorry, 4 starters in 7 players. Sorry, Ben White, Gabriel, Odegaard, Partey. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 4 starters in 7. It's not looking good. Kai Havertz, starter. As it stands, and don't tell me otherwise. Starter. Reece Nelson.
Nope.
Give me that one. Not a starter.
5.
Gabriel Jesus. Is he a starter? Would you class him as a starter?
He's a starter.
He's good enough to be one.
Does he start?
But where does he start?
Yeah, but Hooks, I heard you started Havertz in midfield. If you start Havertz in midfield,
he did start Havertz in midfield.
But this is where it comes down to. Me, I start Havertz as the striker.
Unfortunately,
I think Arsenal's starting striker as it stands right now.
This is where I get my little bit of information. Hold on. This is where I got my little bit of information. The little earpiece that I had in the Arsenal camp. I read somewhere quite reliable. I can't actually remember, but I remember it was quite reliable, and it was confirmed that Gabriel Jesus is not looking to be sold because when he is fit, he is classed as one of they Arsenal view him as the top 5 strikers in the world.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The
real Arsenal fans will know. They'll know.
Some people won't know.
But the Arsenal contingent will know.
He won't be sold.
Don't know about that one.
But he's not a starter.
To me, if you don't want it to be a starter,
Havertz is the starting striker.
If you don't want him to be a starter, that's fine. For me, he's still pretty close in and around the first team. Like real in and around.
But he's not a starter. Again, don't move goalposts.
Yeah, but can we put down the quality at least? The quality of player.
No, because we're talking about starters.
Yeah, but and the start and the quality of player.
Starters. Let's
even
go.
So.
Yeah, but Hawks. Okay, Hawks. Let me ask you a question. If Jesus starts, do you think that your team's at a disadvantage?
What's up, question?
It depends where he starts.
You're gonna make him sound like a scrub. Go on.
No, he's not a scrub.
He's not your team at a disadvantage if Jesus starts the game.
He's not when it comes. Yeah.
Hold on, he's fighting for his life.
Can I just distinguish something? Just really clearly. Lads, there's such a thing between a starter and an undisputed starter. Saka and Odegaard are undisputed starters. Jesus and Havertz are starters.
Okay, we're creating new lingo now. Okay, cool.
No, bro, because the thing is if I bring Jorginho, you'll say he's not a starter. Yeah, but Jorginho started last season. We brought Partey. You said Partey wasn't a starter last season. So Jorginho was a starter last season, but if I brought him to you now, you'd say he wasn't a starter. Partey wasn't a starter last season, but if I bring it to you now, you say, well, he didn't start last season. I see where you're going with this.
Let me ask
Just for time. Cool, guys. Just for time, let's move on. So, and the last one, of course, was Martinelli. Right? So, by my count, I count 7 starters. Yeah, some might say 8, some might say 6.
I count 5.
So, you know what I'm saying? And if we're talking undisputed starters, we're talking Ben White, Odegaard, Gabriel, Partey, and Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. Those are the undisputed starters. That's at least
undisputed.
6.
What?
Yes, they are all starters. They are all starters. Currently,
so wait, all of them played every game last season.
If you sign Gyökeres, that could change.
Cool.
Yes, that could change. But as of now, he's not an Arsenal player.
Cool. All right, go on. Move on to Liverpool one. Go on.
So let's look at Liverpool's 11 and tell me the undisputed starters, or Jay would like to say, or the starters in my Liverpool team. Kelleher, unfortunately not. Good keeper, but unfortunately not. Conor Bradley. He only has a name.
No, you man were bigging him up a lot last season.
Yeah. Hey, he's still a baller. Hey.
I'm hearing man wanted Trent to be moved into the midfield because of him.
Hooks, don't beg. It's pathetic.
Hooks, you got to use the same logic that you wanted to use when you're answering these questions.
Exactly.
Okay, but do you man remember? Do you man remember when Conor Bradley came on and he was the next best Bradley.
Conor Bradley is not a starter because when Trent is fit, he does not play.
Okay, cool.
Simple as.
Interesting.
Kwanzaa, 50-50.
No, he's going to be a starter next season.
No. I think he's better than Konate, like 4-slot system. But Konate is actually the second choice centre back for Liverpool.
I'd say Kwanzaa's a starter.
Yeah,
I would.
How about this? I'm going to give that one out of pity because realistically,
out of pity,
Konate is still a better centre back overall.
If that's the case, then Jesus starts out of pity.
Konate is still higher up in the ranks than Kwanzaa, but because I like Kwanzaa, I'll give you that one. Vandenberg. Or some people will say, who?
Yeah.
So I'll give you that. So that's that one as well. Yeah. Simicast.
Who?
No? Anyone? No? Right.
He's good enough.
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah.
Good player, but he's not a starter, is he?
I won't call him a starter.
Wait,
you wouldn't start him ahead of Szoboszlai at 10.
I don't think he started enough last season to say he's a definitive.
Done in a heartbeat. Nah,
I would say Harvey
Elliott's so underrated, honestly, bro. He's so underrated.
Yeah, he is. We'll talk about it.
Don't. We rate Elliott. I would start him over Szoboszlai. Like, don't even get
wanting a player to start is different from the player literally starting.
So, yeah. Szoboszlai. 2. We got 1. 2. We got 1. 2. Curtis Jones. You know, 50-50.
I'd go starter. I'd say he can start for you.
Is it like the Jesus thing? It's like the Jesus thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Jesus. Give it him 3 starters.
Yeah, I mean, and then they said no with Jesus, but we'll give it Curtis Jones. Obviously, Mo Salah, obviously.
Yeah.
Diogo Jota, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Fabio Carvalho. Fabio Carvalho. Now, the reason I've done that is because if you look at that, the 3 absolute rock solid starters in that 11 is actually Szoboszlai, Jota, and Salah. They're the bona fide starters. And then you can maybe up it to 5 with Curtis Jones and Kwanzaa. Now, for you to get, so for us to play a game, and for me, where I felt like it was about 65-35 or 60-40, because genuinely, Partey's touch was baggy as fuck. Baggy as fuck. I didn't see Martinelli apart from 1 run. Yeah. We managed to play through you or go long. Jota was doing what he was doing with Gabriel when he couldn't handle it. We're not going to speak about what happened to Zinchenko on the right side. And Ben White lost his head on the other side. So I don't know what game you watched, but what I saw was a new Liverpool team impose themselves on a phase 5. Oh, do you remember that one? Phase 5. On a phase 5 Arsenal side. Now, I just wanted to see a style of play while the first team was out. And the fact of the matter is, my first-ish team versus your phase 5 team, I think we were better than you. And for me, that is positive for me to go and take into the next preseason game. And hopefully we can take it into the season. Now, are we going to finish above Arsenal, Hooks? No, we're not. Is that what you wanted to hear? We're not going to finish above Arsenal.
It's a bit early for you to be saying that.
But what I'm saying is next time, but what I'm saying is next time, have some fucking respect when you're playing the boys in red. Have some respect and don't ever put the big 4-4 to my face again. Pause. Don't ever think you can put the 4-4 to the camera again. Don't ever think you could do that again. And just remember, I have the evidence. So when people say, Monts, why are you chatting? Kaz, if you can push me. When people, that's what man were doing pre-game.
Did you know that I saw that comment about Jordan Madueke and I thought it was hilarious.
Huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And look at all the Arsenal fans going Monts. Oh, you're so people. You're going too far with it, broski. Literally not even 12 hours ago, man, them were telling me, Monts, you sound shook, you know. Monts, you're sounding nervous, you know. Monts, you nervous, bro? I should have just sent the clip to Kaz at this point. Should have just sent him the clip.
Boy, all I can
say. Do you know what? Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on.
Can we go with this back? Take control of the show back.
I've kind of not one sec. I've just kind of noticed everyone's wearing a certain color. Even the image of Mike's is wearing a certain color of shirt.
Don's wearing black today.
Oh, even Don's wearing black. I mean, I thought there was a funeral going on, like Hooks now. No?
Do you know what? Yeah. Okay.
Liverpool funeral, no? You're wearing white.
Do you know what? Yeah. I find this quite shameful, innit? Because especially from the Manchester United fan, innit? Because somehow
I won, G.
You managed to dodge smoke when you man got moved to 2-1 by Arsenal. But all of a sudden, Arsenal lose 2-1 to Liverpool, and now you got a bit of chest. So don't worry, because when we turn up at Old Trafford next season, don't worry about it. That's for you. Hold that. Your team's dead, yeah. So now, cool. Now,
you just stood down to my level, G. I love that.
No, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
I love that,
We'll deal with you, man, later on.
Big Arsenal, yo. Phase 5 Arsenal.
God forbid you lose to Liverpool.
Bro, we're not losing to Liverpool. I'll say it nicely now. We're not losing to Liverpool, G. We're not UG. We're not UG.
Most high winning.
It just depends if they verbal me or not. If they don't verbal me, then I won't verbal them.
But the thing is, all I said to man was, we're going to smoke you, yeah? It's going to be, these are my exact words. We're going to smoke you. Yeah, the big guns coming. It's going to be 3-0. But if a certain man starts, it'll be 3-1. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. But all of a sudden, and you was moving like the biggest pom-pom on roads, not even saying nothing about your team prior to the game. But now all of a sudden, just because you won 2-1 in a game where you didn't dominate, you can come give the TED talk. Bro, have some shame. Have some shame. Do you know why you didn't chat before the game? Because you didn't believe that you would win. But now all of a sudden, you got chest. So it's cool. I call them type of man pom-poms. So it's fine. You just proven. So I don't want to hear you talk big about football ever again because you only chat when you win. I can't say that. You see me? I'm still here. We lost. I still think we will smoke you when we go to Anfield. I still think we'll smoke you when you come to Emirates because I don't change.
The last time, I ain't seen Arsenal win at Anfield since I used to live in fucking Enfield, bro.
It's cool.
I used to live in Edmonton, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
How about it? When's the last time you won?
The TED Talk has already been delivered. I don't need no more of the TED Talk. Again, you only want to chat when you win. And I hear it. I hear it.
My thing is that if preseason, if word to you, preseason don't matter.
I never said that.
Why does it matter whether I had chest before?
I never said that.
I can tell you the last time they won it. It was September 2012. I never said that.
I was living in London now.
I was in secondary school, man.
What, bro? I just about finished school.
I'm 27. I'm 27 years old, bro. I was in secondary school.
I was in uni, innit?
Hey, that summer was special, man. You know what I'm saying? Zambia won the AFCON. You know, Chelsea won the Champions League.
I remember 2012. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was the
first time. Olympics in the end as well. Olympics in the end.
Like, how about this? How about this? That time last year, I realized I knew I was going to be a Muslim just from that day. No, but that month. That's what I knew. That's how I remember that 2012. The hottest Ramadan ever went through. What a year, great year.
The bottom line is, yeah, just because you had chest before the game and I didn't have chest before the game, doesn't mean the outcome. It doesn't mean, oh my God. It doesn't mean, oh my God, you didn't, you didn't verbal, so you didn't verbal before, so you don't get to verbal afterwards. My point is that you said you were gonna you didn't even say you're gonna win 3-0. You said you're going to smoke me 3-0, and you did this to the camera. So now I have to hit back.
And I'll do it again.
Now I have to hit back. Because now my dignity.
I don't mind in it. I don't actually mind in it. Like, you won the game. Well played, in it. You won the game. Whatever, it's fine. But the thing that I find very interesting, is that if Arsenal won the game 2-1, you would have said it's just pre-season. I haven't said that.
But I guess, how about this?
You won the game. Well played.
People wanted to say, how about this?
Well played.
I guess we'll never know.
If I was there, I'd pat you on the back. You did well.
Quick one of notice though. Like I know everyone was here that shameless thing, but let me just quickly run these. Prince says, who cares about all of this if you think Liverpool will be third? Like, what's the point of all of this? Get your kicks in now, I guess. Then Shane says, Monts, do you finish above us? Say it with chest.
No.
There you go, then.
Bro, again, these are thinking this is some Liverpool Arsenal contingent where we're going to be better than them. We're better than them now. It's a pre-season game. It's just at the end of the day, it's not my fault that these men were chatting, giving it the big un, and then when it came to kicking a fucking football, it didn't look that way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For the end of the day, just have some respect.
You know what? Yeah, why you have to hold it a little bit, Hooks? Yeah, is because I know it's a little bit different in a way, but Chelsea hold the same smoke. They got rinsed the other day. You just have to hold the same thing, regardless.
That was an emotional.
Big up, Gummy, man.
Also, I couldn't believe some of the things I see.
Bro,
my fan base, I could believe it, bro. My fan base is tapped.
Bro. Don, Hooks brought up. He brought up my loss to Preston, bro. Take that in.
Yeah, that's true. Big up Gummy Bear all the way from Indonesia as well with a super sticker. Appreciate you. The Prince says, Pum Monts, I am dead. And then Matthias is saying the pistol jammed on him when he saw Zinni in the 11.
That's the one.
Yeah, man. But you know what it was? Zinni wasn't at fault for both the goals. I'm just going to say that quickly now. Someone got drawn in called Gabriel, and someone got scooped past him by an absolute brilliant ball by, was it Elliot that played that ball?
Yeah, Elliot played.
Elliot into Carvalho. So there.
That was a wavy ball. That was a nice ball.
Kwanzaa had a good game, and Harvey Elliott had a good game. But the thing is, the performance from Arsenal, bar some of the finishing in the first half, the second half, dominating. You didn't dominate. You dominated possession, but did fuck all with it. That's the difference. You brought on Fabio Vieira. You brought on Trossard. You brought on numerous of men.
Vieira should have scored.
Yeah, maybe.
Should have scored. See, this is the thing.
Maybe. But Liverpool
could have in it. And
I don't know if you watch.
It's the thing with Arsenal. Is like sometimes we're just not clinical enough.
You can't sit here though and say slot ball, like my man said in the comments as well.
Again, why do people act like we didn't miss mad chances as well?
Jota should have scored. But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying no. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying we lost because we missed chances. I'm just pointing out the fact
that there was
chances that we should have put away. Like the chances, I expect that quality of player to be able to put them away. That's all I'm saying.
So, but the Blaze is asking, are you going to speak on that Arsenal meaty second half, like all hype, or sorry, second 11, all hype? You know, this is what you got to go into cups and shit like that, maybe. But then again, it's pre-season only, yeah. But all I'm going to say is along the lines, yeah, Arne's slot ball right now is quite compact. It might be hard to break down, especially when the first team has come back like Van Dijk, Robertson.
Yeah.
Brother, I saw Szoboszlai in the fucking 6. Do not kill me. All the other man that's going to come back. Yeah, man, slot ball looks all right. It looks like there's some shape there. You can see the identity of what's going on. So that's coming from me. Arsenal, I expected better, especially with the front of first teamers. I'll be real. Just pointless possession. But I don't think you can... I think Slot's got something decent going on. You know what I mean? The press is really good.
You know what, though? Big up Havertz, innit? Big up Havertz. That's what I want to say. Big up Havertz, innit? Because before the game, yeah, a lot of Arsenal fans... Oh, man. Oh, Havertz in the midfield again. Oh, Havertz is in the midfield. Yada, 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 yeah. Wow. Well, he was one of the best performers in the midfield. I'm seeing man legs, tracking back, winning duels, getting the ball back in our area, chasing man down because Partey's legs look, yeah, they might be gone now. I can't lie. He's looking a bit Jorginho. He looks like the Ghanaian Jorginho at the moment. And he got the goal. So for a man that didn't want Havertz to be in the midfield, he was actually pretty effective in the midfield. So I just want to big him up. Big up my brother, man. Big up my brother, man. Big him up.
Anyways, moving on from that whole situation. Anyways, Don, talk to me about your team, man. I saw some. I'm not gonna lie. I only saw highlights, and I saw something brazy from NKUNKU, and the extended highlights just showed me that Lavia wants to play football, but it is against Club America. But we're not allowed to do that, right? Are we allowed to say that?
Of course, we're not. Of course, we're not allowed to do that because if you want to go do that, we should have gone and beaten Wrexham, and we didn't beat Wrexham because we played shit. You know what I'm saying? The performance weren't great. You know, but bro, yesterday I basically saw exactly what I wanted to see in the following game. I don't care about results when it comes to pre-season.
You want to see a style, innit? You want to see a
style. I want to see a style. I want to see improvements on and off the ball. You know what I'm saying? The last game against Celtic, obviously off the ball, we were shocking. Every single time Celtic were just getting in behind. It was very easy. It was a mess. And that high line was a mess as well. I remember I told you, I said, yo, Maresca, I'm glad that he came out and spoke about what it was that we weren't doing correctly in that game, because that shows me tactically he's switched on. He knows what's going on and how to rectify that. And I said to you lot, I expect to see a big improvement in the next game. You know, people like Lee wanted me to just come on here and say now it's all doom and gloom. You know, 2 weeks in, that's it. Chelsea are done for. You've got this new manager from the Championship. You're not going to get any better. And I told him, I said, bro, man, I've got to get their fitness. Man, I've got to learn the system more. And at the same time, there's certain personnel that shouldn't be playing where they're playing at the minute. It's trial and error. That's what preseason is. Yesterday, bro, from back to front, we looked a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Tosin was playing as the central defender. You had Badiashile playing left centre-back. Gusto played left-back. And then Reece James played right-back. But instead of inverting Reece James, he actually inverted Gusto, which was a lot better, bro. Yeah? Every time that guy was going into midfield, Cass, him and Lavia, the little triangles they were creating, he's getting on the ball, bro. I'm seeing this guy. I would like to check his heat map because he was everywhere, bro. Gusto was everywhere on the pitch yesterday, making things happen. You know, him and Lavia just making things tick. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So from back to front, it was very, very fluid. How I'm seeing the centre-back playing it to the midfielders. And then before you know it, the ball's straight to Noni, straight to Sterling, creating 1v1 situations. And then, you know, cutting it back into the 6-yard box for guys like Dewsbury Hall to be popping it off. He could have had about 4 goals, 3-4 goals, bro, if he had his shooting boots on, you know. But obviously, it was his first game back. I think when we signed him, he still had a bit of a knock. That's the reason why we only saw him yesterday. So he just came back. But again, he it's very, very clear Dewsbury Hall understands the system, because I'm seeing this guy. He's like a ninja, bro. 1 second he's there, 1 second he's just in bare space, and he's got all this time in the world. You know, and it was a very good assist that he got for Gil as well. Very, very good half turn, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So in between the lines, him and NKUNKU were doing really well. On the wings, I think the end product for Madueke could have been better. Everything he was doing before that was good. It's just the final end product wasn't great. You know what I'm trying to say? But bro, it was a massive improvement in comparison to the last game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go over the top now and say, yeah, Chelsea are back in that. But like I told you lot before, I could clearly see what Maresca's trying to do from game week, from the first preseason game. Now you can clearly see that he's moving a few of the puzzles about. You know, he's tried tossing in the middle. He tried Reece James at right back instead. Gusto left back this time, inverting from that left hand side. So There's certain things that he's trying, and yesterday it worked, bro. Because on and off the ball, we were good. Off the ball, we kept a compact shape. You know, these guys, I don't know how good they are, but apparently one of the best teams in Mexico. But they weren't really.
Jorgensen played, yeah?
Jorgensen played in the second half, but in the first half, props to Sanchez actually, because he did really well, bro. Yeah, his passing was very good. And that's why Cass is good that we've brought in competition, because now it kind of seems like it woke up Sanchez. I was seeing this guy, bro, yeah, coming
Sanchez,
out from
Sanchez is shit though, man. Overall, I don't
he's shit. He's not good enough, and I don't want to play him. I don't want him at the club anymore. But I have to. If a man plays well, I can't just, you know, my agenda of wanting him out. You know what I'm trying to say? I can't do that. He played well in the first half, bro. The passing was good. He was actually playing it to a blue shirt, not to the fucking opposition every single time, and he was helping us in the build up as well. So, bro, it was good, man. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Very, very good, bro. Lavia, bro. Lavia. This guy was just balling out yesterday. Balling out. Every single game so far, he's been our best player. He looks like someone that's been able to, like, just understand the system straight away, because his IQ levels are so high. You know what I'm trying to say? So he's going to be a big player for us in the season, man.
I'm hearing, man. The way
sorry, I had to run back because I could have sworn I heard Lavia prop after friendly against Cruz Azul. Like, and I know Don wouldn't be so shameless as to give this boy who's had 9 months out and starred in the humiliation by Celtic that much props for this result. So I thought I'd put my camera on, quickly come back and look at Don and just say, just repeat that Lavia prop again, just out of curiosity.
Bro, what prop? You heard exactly what I said. I said, bro, Lavia was balling out, and so far he's probably been our best player in preseason.
Okay, cool, no problem. I'll make it.
He's been our best player, bro. He's a key player, and even before preseason, everyone knows how much I rate the guy. You know, I had guys like Dan when I was speaking to Dan. Big up Dan every time, yeah. I said about Lavia, and he's being all pessimistic. Oh, how do you know he's gonna do anything?
Listen,
how do you know he's gonna do anything? He hasn't been fit and that, which I understand. But before he joined Chelsea, I'm just saying, Jay.
I'm just saying, what happens is just saying he had a good game. What happens is saying he had a good game?
Bro, he was balling out. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do what's this? If that's your terminology, let that be your terminology, bro. My terminology is that Lavia was balling out. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, that's absolutely fine. But then, obviously, my bit is obviously I'm like he's been the best player in preseason, and then he's gonna have a big season next season. I mean, to me, I would probably just self-contain it within Lavia had a really good game. Maybe
I said it's gonna be big for us, bro. I said it's going to be big for us because he is going to be big for us.
No problem.
What's the issue here?
The bar seems a little bit low for high levels of praise from you. That's all I'm saying. It seems like
wait.
You get a lot of praise from Don. That's what it sounds like to me.
Jay, what are you? Did you even watch the game, bro?
No, bro. Listen, I'm not a generational hate watcher. I'm not waking up at after clock to watch you play.
It was on at 12:30, mate. I don't think it was that late. It wasn't that late. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Lavia played very well yesterday, so I don't understand what the problem is.
I didn't dispute you saying Lavia played very well yesterday. I then looked at he's the best player in preseason and he's going to ball out next season. Those 2 points to me are outside the remit of.
That's not even. See what I'm saying? You're not listening. I said he balled out yesterday, and I said he's gonna be a big player for us in the upcoming season.
And you said he's been the best personnel. He
has been our best player all preseason.
So my point is, I was hearing Lavia prop, and I said
him and NKUNKU.
Let me. I've got an actual question. Yeah. So I know Gusto's there. Kukurea is yet to come back as well. Then it's Caicedo and Enzo. How do you actually see anything fitting in with Lavia's the main guy that's going to be starting in that hole with Caicedo coming back? What position he's going to play? Enzo, that's going to be expensive substitution, rightfully so, anyways. And then Kukurea, obviously, that seems like a tailor-made position at him, maybe at left centre back.
Bro, midfield is you know that one there, bro. It has your brain thinking. Yeah, there's so many options you can go with. You know what I'm saying? There's so many options, which is a healthy headache. But for me, right now, as it is, Lavia has to start. He has to start in that midfield. Caicedo, I think, will be more box to box anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? Dewsbury, he might have that left half space. You might have Caicedo playing in the right half space and then Palmer on the wing. But then I'm not too sure about that because Maresca likes touchline wingers, so he might stick with Madueke. You know, I think Palmer's going to be used more centrally. So, bro, it's going to be interesting to see, innit? But I definitely think Caicedo and Lavia are going to start together in that midfield. But where they're gonna get played, I don't know, innit? I don't know.
So there's gonna be one of them expensive men are gonna get benched.
Bro, Enzo came off the bench yesterday, as one of the eights. Yeah, I don't really like him in that position, innit? But we'll see, bro. There's a lot of games to play. You know, form, injuries, all of these things. You know what I'm trying to say?
Are you going to be confident going into the Real Madrid game? Right, you got Real Madrid and Inter Milan next, no?
Yeah, bro. We got to take time. You know, that was a good. We got to take time. That was a good performance yesterday, but I need to see that again. Again, I don't care about the results. I care more about the performances. If we lose to Real Madrid, it's Real Madrid in the end of the day. But I want to see what I was seeing yesterday, because yesterday, bro, it was very, very fluid, back to front.
I need to watch it. I need to watch the extended highlights. You know what? Actually, is the full game on Chelsea? Is the full game on Chelsea.com? No. I swear on my life, after this game finishes, after this stream finishes, I'm going to watch Chelsea, the full game. I need to see it.
It was beautiful. Go watch it. It was beautiful. Second half was a bit flat. Second half was a bit
build up play in it.
I think. What's this Blaze guy going on about? Listen, I'm very.
Man, I'm gonna disrespect Lavia, but yeah,
I'm very. It's Mikey Moore as well. If get his name right, if you're gonna slander him, like, you know, get it right. He's not even small. You know,
I hear it. What was I gonna say? Just quickly now. Usually I'll be quick to shut the Chelsea.
And by the way, happy birthday, Rance, as well, man. I believe it's your birthday, right? Once.
Oh, Rance's birthday. Is it Rance's birthday today?
Is it? You said it's someone's birthday, and you said his birthday earlier, no? Or you just having me on?
We got Rance, man.
I would have. Nah, it's not Rance's birthday.
Oh, is it not?
I might be wrong. I don't think it's his birthday. But,
okay.
But big up Rance.
Let us know, man.
Man said his birthday was. He just. I swear down, yeah. I thought he said that Rance's birthday was. He's like, oh shit, like I forgot Rance's birthday. I was thinking like, what?
That's what I was thinking. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, but no, what was I saying?
Oh, is it not his birthday? Oh, my bad. Let's just pretend it, anyways. But Rance, big up.
Happy birthday.
Even like we're 3 months late. My bad.
What was I saying? Nah, Chelsea looked like they done their thing. I obviously saw some extended highlights. It looked, you know what I'm saying? It looked a lot better than what we saw against Celtic. Obviously the Wrexham game defensively was a bit weird, but obviously offensively a bit bland. They looked a bit more fluid. Everything was just better on the half turn. So we'll see going into the next game how it looks. For me, again, the opposition, the Colombian All-Stars, who were they playing against? Oh, Club America, sorry.
What you call it?
Colombian All-Stars. Yeah,
genuinely, because I wasn't listening.
Your club won Rio. No. Colombian All-Star in your club. You've got Colombian All-Star in your club, bro.
Sorry, bro. So that's actually my. Do you know what it is? It's because the kit was yellow in it. That's why I just said like the kit was yellow in it. That's my bad. But you know what I mean? Once the opposition obviously improves, and you could do that against Inter and look better. Again, not so much about the result. Look better against Inter. Hopefully, can impose that against Madrid. Then maybe you might be cooking something. You know what I'm saying? It's just a one step at a time thing. As long as you man ain't getting smacked up by Celtic and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So. Well, like again,
that's the thing though. When I saw that
game, kept it stepping. There's no real verbal there. Like I just don't want it to be overplayed.
Of course, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. We played well yesterday, but I'm not overreacting and saying, yeah, we're back now. You know, and same thing as the other week when we lost to Celtic, yeah, and guys were moving crazy about it. And I was like, bro, like.
You already know you have to hold a little certain banner there.
Of course, you've got to hold it. Of course, you've got to hold it. But when you analyze the game, I'm seeing again, for example, Reece James inverting and that, yeah. I said, bro, I don't think this guy's going to be inverting come the season. You know what I'm saying? I think the left-hand side is where we're going to start inverting with Cucurella.
Can you see Caicedo playing there, though? Like, because remember, Caicedo done jobs at fullback at Brighton, yeah? At right back. Could you see him next to Lavia doing just like, yo, you're technically starting at left back. You can cover wide areas anyways. Can you not see him doing that job next to Lavia?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know how that's going to work, though, because I think Tosin's going to start for us. So far, he's played 290.
No, Caicedo, but in the whole, as in like, but
what you're saying is start him at right back, but then where does Reece James come into this?
No. Reece James will technically be right back. He'll go there, but just put Caicedo left regardless. But he's just inverting, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
Left back?
Yeah, just time left back because you know what? He's good at covering areas. If anyone's watched Caicedo's good at defending wide areas. He's very good at it, right?
He is.
And no one can tell me he can't.
That he could do. That's something that he could do.
Yeah.
But right now, bro, we've got the best. Right now, Cucurella on the form that he's on, the form that he's on.
Actually, we don't. Yeah, true.
I was going to say, because inverting the right back is different, is from an angles and positioning point of view different to inverting the left back, and it's easier. But even when you invert the left back, they have to be positionally aware to be in the right relative position so they can defend on the counter and stuff like that. And I think, like, if you look at Gusto and Cucurella, it's interesting that Vega didn't get minutes. So maybe Maresca's looking at Vega thinking he's a little further away from being somebody that he can be relied upon, maybe more minimal minutes. Gusto being considered as an inverted left back over someone like Chilwell kind of shows me like Chilwell's kind of done out here.
Chilwell's he already said it. He said he looks at him as a left fullback.
So, listen, Chelsea have got a good squad of players. I think it'll be interesting to see who the first 11 is. I know, obviously, you'll have some variation.
I don't think he's going to work out until. I'm not going to lie. I think get the results that you need until the break, and then kind of just see what you can adjust. That's what I'm saying is Maresca doing it. It's difficult when you got such a squad.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, sorry, some of the comments say, no, I'm talking about Vega starting at left back rather than Gusto invert. So obviously it seems that Gusto, because obviously you got minutes as well. So
it's unfair they got Reece James and Gusto. I can't lie. It's actually unfair.
Pisses
me off.
Yeah, but inverting Gusto is a good way to get Gusto on the pitch whilst Reece James is on the pitch too. Because obviously James is going to miss the first 4 games, is it, of the season?
Gusto can do right centre back as well. People forget that as well. You know, like he can do that job.
He was doing it last season when obviously when Poch started to invert Cucurella. He was dropping back as a right centre back.
Oh yeah, he's not playing first 3-4 games, James, isn't it?
Yeah, so Gusto's going to start on that side. Cucurella's definitely going to start, bro. He's definitely going to start.
Yeah. But you know what I'm looking at here? Like,
looks all right.
If Palmer's going to be used more centrally, as Don is saying, and then Madueke, Sterling's and stuff are going to be used as the wide players more time, and Kunks, we don't know if he's going to play more centrally because I see him cutting in because Dewsbury likes to do the left. He goes out left and does the wide job, right? So when we were saying Caicedo's going to be the 8 pressing from the front, I don't look at it like that because I feel like you'd want attacking options more in the middle, like as well, like in your Palmers and your NKUNKUs to create for your Jacksons of the world or whoever's going to go up front. Maybe even Osimhen if he gets signed. That's why I look at Caicedo coming in and there's Enzo. You're like, bro, you can't have your 2 most expensive man on the squad on the bench. You got to make use of them. I see a world where Caicedo technically goes left back. I see him playing next to Lavia because he gives Lavia the legs that he needs, and so does Dewsbury Hall. So that whole left side is lockdown.
But the advantage that Maresca has,
and he's progressive play. People don't think that Caicedo can play progressive passes, and he can.
But class, the main advantage Maresca has over other coaches is it's not even options. It's the legacy and stigma over certain big name signings. He doesn't own that. He can pick the team he wants to pick. Whereas previous managers might have been a little bit more handcuffed by we bought this player for 80 million. We have to play it. We bought this player for 100 million. We have to play. He's coming in. Now all the players are deep
it though. You should know yourself. There's always politics. If you're going to come for an interview, they're going to ask you how you're going to get the best out of so and so.
Yeah, they're going to want to get the best out of their £100 million assets, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. That's how politics and football always work. Hence why Anthony was starting so much. Hence why even Maguire was getting head starts over Bayer. Bayer was getting pissed.
Just to take it back a little bit, I know you said about having someone like a Dewsbury Hall or NKUNKU in the final third, bro. Caicedo's ability in the final third is very underrated, very underrated, bro. Last season, the amount of passes I'm seeing him.
You're right.
The amount of through balls I've seen him threading, to the likes of Jackson, to the likes of Palmer, playing that pass before the pass as well in the final third. Bro, his weight of pass is spot on more time.
I remember you adding months.
Was like, I don't see Caicedo as a box-to-box. I said, bro, Caicedo long-term for me is a box-to-box midfielder, right? He's got the leg up and down, and he's actually got the creativity in the final third.
But now you're talking. As he talking, I'm like, hold on. Enzo really is gonna start though, isn't he? Like, if you
I don't see it.
Enzo, like I keep telling people, I like Enzo, but he's not.
Him and Lavia are going to be competition.
He has to start, bro.
He's not guaranteed. He's not guaranteed. He's not guaranteed to start.
I think he's kind of guaranteed to start, man.
I don't think so.
He's not
Isn't this what you were saying about Enzo last season, though, Don? About the fact that he wasn't played properly and certain things. Like, is he not still your number one go-to guy? Like, as in midfielder? Is he not still got the same attributes that he had when you brought him from Benfica?
No, but Jay, everyone's fit right now, yeah? So I can't tell you who the first options are. The only midfielder I can say for sure is starting in that midfield is Cole Palmer, bruv. Yeah? Lavia right now, it looks like he's going to be starting. But everyone else, bro, listen, again, good, healthy headache. And Caicedo as well, I think he's guaranteed to start. Enzo, listen, he didn't have a great season last year. He's obviously had the whole scandal and the whole racism thing and that or whatever. If he starts, I'm fine. I'm not saying we're going to lose because he's going to start game. Because I rate Enzo Fernandez, but I'm just saying if he doesn't start and Lavia starts, I'm not mad. I'm not angry at it.
Yeah. I think Lavia Enzo, that's the position they have to fight for. Whoever's got that, because they're kind of similar. The way he's built up, the team's kind of built around the system of Lavia, not anybody else. No one. That's what I've seen.
He's making the same.
I'm not saying it's going to be built around Enzo.
No. Wait, 1 sec. But I don't mean Lavia in person. I mean that position is what holds the key to everywhere on the field, the playmaking position. That's the build around. That's what Man United done with Pogba time ago, but decided, nah, you know what we're going to give you? Fucking a washed up Matic for one season, and we're going to go get you other dusty utes. So that's all that was anyways. But moving on from the Chelsea part, I don't want to guess out too much here, but Man United's football looks kind of juicy. I'm not going to lie. The pressing is sensational, man. I can't believe I'm getting gassed off of pass and move.
I can't believe you're getting gassed off.
Call me the Man United version of Don, but it's happening. It's happening right now, my bro. Allow it. Ahmad is special. Ahmad's special. Don't ever tell me that brother can't play ball or he's not that good or I don't know about him. The guy's special, bro.
Special.
But
you've had Greenwood, though. You've seen special. You know what special looks like. Why are you doing this?
What do you mean? What are we doing? What are we doing there, bro? Bro, Ahmad is currently better than Greenwood, G.
This is the terminology police. This is the terminology police, bro. Wait, say that again? Wait, hold on. That's what?
Currently, right now, as it stands, Ahmad is better than Greenwood.
Bro, what do you mean, though? What do you mean, though?
Ahmad's special, bro.
Right, Greenwood.
Can you not see him on the graphic? Can you see that?
What are you doing here, bro?
The guy is ridiculous.
Oh,
stop hating.
Why are you trying to compare to the other brother right now? Greenwood is a generational talent for your club. Have some fucking respect.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm trying to say. 2 years ago. Come on, man.
2 years ago.
Yeah, but how often have you been watching this guy?
Scumbag aside, that's a generational academy talent, bro.
By the way, did you hear Hooks? I know you've been silent for a moment, but did you hear me say that? Did I compare Ahmad to Greenwood? And 2, did I say
I did, and you said he's better.
No. First thing, I said right now as a currently standing, he's better. But did you hear me call Ahmad generational, or did I just say special?
I don't even think now he's better.
But let's not do that because you're using special in the same way someone would use generational.
Man. All right, cool. Blue bus special. However you want to take special. The brother's special, bro. The brother's special.
He's been starving for a long time with Anthony. He's been starving for a long time with Anthony. That's why he's actually seen someone that can actually bang ball.
Hey, bro. If you didn't watch the Man United game, I implore you, go watch 60 minutes before all the man got hooked off and shit like that, Like, it's just, again, the base of football. You, man, think that it's going to be that dodgy 3-1-6 crap. Go look at the way Man United press. Go look at the way they done it from the front to the back, even with Maguire and Lindelof, even with Casemiro, even though he was kind of dodgy in the first 10 minutes, right? Batiste ain't no scrubs either. They got a crap penalty, No, sorry, not a penalty. Sorry, they got a Tom Heaton literally palmed them the goal, and the other goal was just a great cross from Rodri into the guy. Other than that, they did nothing. We should have about 3 penalties as well. There's not even a point about that. The scoreline for me, it's not the score. It's from what I was seeing as a Manchester United fan, and I think I'm allowed to gas it up and allowed to say, you know what? I've seen this for 3 games in a row. I saw it in the first half against Arsenal, it working. I saw it against Rangers where it was just up and coming, and then now I'm seeing it against Batiste. So how can anyone in here right now say, "Oh, you're waffling"? Ahmad is serious. Sancho's playing really well at the moment. Them lot just know how to play ball. You just need to get rid of some of these non-footballers like Wan-Bissaka
Why can't I just be a good footballer? Why can't Ahmad just be a good footballer who's developing? You know what I mean? Why does he have to be special?
Like, I smell salt. I smell salt. I smell salt.
Nah, bro. There's hundreds of Ahmads in football, bro.
No, there's not. The right winger market.
No, there's hundreds of Ahmads. I swear, bro. You could literally get 100 wingers where you'd be like, I think this guy's better than Ahmad.
All right, name me 10 right wingers that's like Ahmad right now. Wingers.
You can look at people like Kubo
name me
or
10
Neto.
right wingers right now.
Kubo, Neto, Bakayoko. See all this profile. Saka, Salah. Like, bro, that profile is not special. He's not a special profile.
Who?
Ahmad's.
Oh my!
I'm saying there's 100 wingers in world football. I think I'd take 100 wingers over Ahmad. Like, literally.
Don't let me know 10 wingers that's like Ahmad.
Man are saying Omari's clear. Man are saying Omari's clear.
I can name 100 wingers.
Silence, please.
Name me 10 right wingers, bro.
No, silence, Cass, please. Thank you. Jay, is Brennan Johnson better than Ahmad?
Yeah, I mean, like, technically, no. Effectiveness on a football pitch in terms of output, yes.
Brennan Johnson will never have a moment in like the FA Cup final, FA Cup quarter final, against Liverpool. He will never have a moment like that. Okay. There's a difference. He's not clutch like my man. Ahmad's got clutch gene as well, and that's very useful.
He's got a great goal against Liverpool. He's a good player.
No, stop it. Man had to debate. Man had to debate in his mind. Brendan Johnson, Mr. BJ.
Why, bro? Bro, listen. I think Ahmad is a good player. But if I ask Don, is Noni Madueke better than Diallo? He might say yes. Yeah, he might say yes.
I think Ahmad's got better end products than Madueke, but I think Madueke is more direct.
I don't know about that.
I think Ahmad's tidier with it.
Ahmad's very direct.
Ahmad can play. Hold on, Jay. Ahmad can play as a kid.
The state of this left winger, the state of this right winger argument. Aren't you happy you got Saka and I got Salah?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good over it. The state of this argument, man.
It's not. Listen. There's nothing wrong with some healthy conversation.
Wow.
All I'm saying is you look at Bayern, they've got Tel, they've got Sane, they've got Musiala. You could argue they've got 3 wingers better than Diallo. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not as crazy as it sounds.
No, but let's not like Ahmad's a scrub though. Ahmad's
he's not a scrub.
You know what it is about Ahmad?
There's lots of good wingers in world football.
Jay, what it is about Ahmad, right? The reason why you're saying what you're saying, is because if you haven't seen much of him, right?
Yes,
all Ahmad needs. Hold on, bro. All Ahmad needs is that platform. Yeah, very similar to what I was saying about Cole Palmer last season. I said, give this guy the platform and you see the quality. Ahmad, same thing, bro. This Anthony thing, that needs to be put in the bin.
Yeah,
Ahmad needs to be starting on that right hand side, and you will see the quality more and more. Obviously, like
he's a good player. Hold
on, Jay. Let me finish, bro. That's irrelevant.
There's a lot of good wingers out there.
Bro, that's irrelevant to the conversation that we're having.
It's wholly relevant to me saying I could name 100 wingers.
Yeah, but bro, it doesn't mean that he's a bad player, bro. Yeah,
I didn't say he was a bad player.
No. By the way,
Kaz said he was. This all came from Kaz saying he was special. That's
where
we've got over that. Missing the point I'm making. I'm not saying he's bad. I think he's good. Could potentially.
Yeah, but we've gotten over that, bro. We've gotten over that already. I'm speaking about Ahmad. I'm saying he just needs the platform. And he needs to be the one starting for United. United still need to sort out their midfield and that.
Okay.
You know, right now it's still looking peak. Who did you start in your midfield? Eriksen, Casemiro, and fucking
Eriksen, Cassie, but it was like McTominay was there, but the way he was being played was like way up the pitch though. It was weird. Man are saying them thinking even Harry Amos. I can't talk about game. I'm trying to talk about the game, and I'm rating my players, Like I can.
I did the same for Lavia. I'm doing the same for you guys.
No. Yeah, but Lavia's also tranquilo. Anyways, Man United, I'm just gonna say the Man United football you saw last year. I think unless you lot are actually been watching or keeping up with pre-season and stuff, there's a whole different football aspect going on. Whether that works and translates, we yet to see that, obviously. But right now, I'm in a W zone. I'm in the W zone. That's why no one got into me about the Arsenal fucking Man United game and all this kind of stuff. Because you can see something.
No.
You can actually see
No,
something.
I didn't see much.
It's because Chelsea got smoked 4-1.
The first half, Arsenal was struggling with us.
We weren't
Until
struggling.
my man got injured. Until the injury thing. Until Euro got injured mainly, not even Hoyland.
Solly March is good though, guys. Let's not say anything about Solly March.
Ahmad's good, man. Don't try. Yeah, Solly March is a decent player, but that's not like he wasn't injured all last year. But anyways,
I think you lot have been starving longer than most of us. So for you lot to see what you're seeing now is fine for you, man, isn't it? Like,
yeah, but you're getting gassed over slot ball like a little bit. Like you're liking what you're seeing and all this kind of stuff. Bro, I can do the same thing,
bro. I played Arsenal, bro.
What
and I already beat Bet. You didn't hear me say. You hear me say anything about Bet?
Yeah,
what patterns?
I think I did.
Have you seen up top?
I didn't say nothing about.
Yeah, yes, you did. You was gassing up Enyoni, which rightfully so, and you was liking.
That was it. That was it. No, that was it.
Yeah,
that was it. I spoke about Trey, and
that's all you could see. That's all you could see. It was
Trey now, is it? Yeah.
Enyoni's cold, bro.
Bro, he's good. I like him.
Yeah, bro. I spoke about Trey because he's 17. The rest of the game was, as expected, a performance that
I'm just gonna say this now, yeah. I'm just gonna say this now, yeah. Don't let my club start winning in it because same with Chelsea. Don, we're just waiting. We're waiting.
Oh yeah.
We're waiting. Jay, not so much you because you support Tottenham. I'm not gonna lie. Hate United.
You never know.
I'll be honest. That's Fulham opening day with Emil Smith Rowe in that starting lineup.
It's a long day.
Why do I care about Emil Smith Rowe?
Oh, and Scott could be in there as well. That could be poetic.
Let them.
That could be poetic.
I dare them.
Man, bro, bring that 316 for the Premier League, bro.
There's no 316. Stop it. That's how I know.
Wait, Cass, is it at the cottage? Is it at the cottage, yeah?
No, it's at Old Trafford.
Old Trafford? Oh, imagine Scott just comes to crash it on you lot at a yard.
Bro, I am
definitely coming to crash it, bro. What do you mean?
Imagine that, bro.
That would be so beautiful.
Little Bellingham is coming to crash it, bro.
First and foremost, Tottenham, you got to go Leicester City in your first game away
bro.
from
We're
home.
gonna wipe them, bro. We're gonna wipe them.
Like you did Brentford at the start of last season. Anyways, your way, yeah. And once
Brentford,
you got Man City.
Remember what happened when you went to Brentford early doors the season before?
Wait, hold on. Where did you finish that season?
Which season? The season before last?
That we got beaten by Brentford. Let me know. Don't do that. We're going back 2 seasons. We're going back 2 seasons. No, because we didn't lose against Brentford last year. We got peppered, but we didn't lose.
Listen,
so
as you won a trophy last season, I don't really want to get into this with you guys because I know where this ends. I'm gonna let you finish your point. Don't worry about me.
You can't win with me, G. When you support, I promise you. If you support, I promise you. Wait, you said no. Wait. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Kaz. Don't worry.
I don't need your pathetic apology because one, you support Tottenham.
That is it now.
I'm just saying, I will never ever allow on this panel a Tottenham fan to ever crash it on me, like the way you crashed it on Mons. Mons might have took it from you the other day.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Not me.
Do you just forget the stories of last season? Jordan, them man have crashed it on Tottenham fans. You beefed Tottenham fans all of last season.
Bro, I just cussed them for fun. I cussed them for fun, bro. I told you I have the last laugh in the end all the time. Not gonna lie, I hate United, but Ahmad is cold. Rashford forcing it. Rashford played well. What do you mean forcing it?
Oh yeah, Cass, man. Chat to us about the injury situation, man. What go on for you, man?
Oh yeah. I done.
Hey, let me do the
out for 3 months.
Oh my God!
Rashford's another one.
No, Rashford's fine, by the way. That's what he's done.
Hoyland, 6 weeks.
His foot just got treaded on when he moved.
Yeah, so Hoyland with the hamstring.
You know what?
You are back to square one. You know this, right?
Yeah,
no, we're not back to square one. But what's Ramadan?
You're lucky you got Xerxes. Lucky you had that baller in Xerxes.
I said he was going to start. I said it was Xerxes. He was going to start anyway, so it don't really matter to me.
I said Xerxes was going to start.
Yeah, but I knew he was going to because my man's a hold-up striker.
You got that cyborg now. You know the cyborg, bro.
Yeah. Anyways,
I saw this Ramadan guy talking.
I
was being harsh because he kept on complaining in the chat. And I like to listen to the chat, but for him to come out and say this on God's internet.
Why? But it's the same. Wait, hold on. You know why? Hypocrites, and I might be on one of those points because when Storm was screaming, I know what Cole Palmer can do. He's gonna be a baller and everything, and then fruitions all of a sudden you're respecting the situation. I'm asking for the same respect. Don't look like dickheads now because you're going on receipt otherwise. So anyways, big up Ramadan for that super chat. By the way, he puts Ahmad and Palmer in the same tier ability wise. Didn't say anything else.
Even mean? That's such a cop out. What's that?
How is that a cop, bro?
It's a cop out. You can say
just because you employ Brennan Johnson, man. Stop it.
No, I said Brennan has good output. I'm not trying to say Brennan's the most technical footballer in the world. He's an efficient. He does what he does. Like if you judge a fish's ability to climb a tree, it's gonna think it's an idiot. So I'm not judging Brennan on Ahmad's technical skill level.
Yes,
he's not as technically strong as
Ahmad's
Ahmad.
better than Ahmad is better than. By the way, Ahmad is better than all your wingers. Easy.
Ahmad's better than what? Ahmad's better than Son. Ahmad's better than Son.
Son's a striker.
Ahmad's better than Son.
Son's a striker. Son's a striker. Son's a striker, bro.
No, bro. You're funny, man.
Timo,
wait, hold on, Jay. You doing Timo Prop?
I'm not doing this.
You doing Timo Prop? You doing Timo Prop?
What?
I dare you to talk. I dare you to pop up.
Listen, bro. I don't need to defend. I'm not using Timo in this example because I'm using Son. That's a different question for another day that I may or may not answer, especially to you.
Anyways,
right now, I'm saying Son is obviously better than Ahmad.
I'm telling you now,
Don't take the piss.
All right, anyways, Ahmad is better. I think Son's a striker. That's why I saw majority of his games. When we played off the left with Richarlison, he was always in the box.
Man, you guys, don't do this.
Everyone, look, Ahmad is better than Kulusevski. He's better than Kulusevski, 100%. Guy just wants to pass backwards all the time. Brendan Johnson, let me finish. He's 100% better than Kulusevski, yeah?
Is he? 100%.
Anyways, this is why Tottenham will always remain Tottenham, yeah, because they rate man them like that, yeah. Like he had a good half of the season when he first started. That's it. Stop getting gassed.
I might have even had a good half of the season.
Allow it. He's better.
What are you doing?
He's way better than yours. Allow it, bro. You employ a Zionist, so stop that. Yeah. And also, second of all, what's it called?
Okay, bro. Listen. I'm not going to get into the whole Israel
that's low because you man that's low.
Yeah, but like, bro.
No, it's not low. No, it's not low.
Ahmad to me isn't even definitively better than Kulusevski.
Yeah, man.
At all.
Yeah, man. Again. I look the super chat anyways. But again, we're not rating Mickey Mouse to talk. So the thing is, I can't talk ball. And now I know how Don feels. Yeah, you want to talk? I rate a couple man that was in the game, and I rate it maybe a little bit excessively. Man can't even talk about the game, and now wants us to go because he got rants his show. So if you wanted to hear Man United, blame Jay because he supports Tottenham and he can't get his knickers in a fucking twist too, right? Because otherwise he can't praise Man United.
I can talk.
It's all right, man.
I can take banter.
Anyways, it's all good.
I'm not going to stress it. When you start talking crazy, I'll try and correct you because we are here to talk football, agenda versus facts, right?
It's all right, man. You keep going playing K-League All Stars and all that, brother. Anyways,
we'll do that, bro.
Right, United guys, be there. Tottenham
United. We're gonna wrap up there. It's gonna go over to Rance's show. Big up to everyone. Go subscribe to Big Six Bants, nearly on 10.5K. Don as well, nearly on the 5K mark. And then obviously Hooks' TikTok's also in the description. Don't find Jay anywhere because he ain't got really much valid opinions when it comes to anyone.
Listen, that's why they keep cooking.